sure I mute this. I'm sorry, I gotta mute this. I'll be back on intermittently unmuted. For now, it has to be muted. Cadillac sandwiches, but I can't get copyrighted. My son took me out tonight, and we are a few fights away from the John Jones fight, but my favorite fight, Jorge Masvidal will be fighting Ben Askren here coming up next. Right now, it's Luke Rockhold and Jan Błachowicz. I gotta mute it. Luke Rockhold just got axed. Cold knocked out. I can't let y'all hear much of this. I gotta talk over it, but he just took a shot. He got hit like, here it is. None of that matters. What was all that?
That was the end of the round.
Oh, that was the end of the first round. Okay. Boom! It was a left hook. A left hook took Luke Rockhold out. I gotta mute it again. Okay, so I can't let like any of the stuff creep through here. But Luke Rockhold just got knocked the fuck out by Jan Błachowicz from he's like a fucking Viking. His name is definitely Jan Błachowicz. And he just knocked out Luke Rockhold with a left hook in the second round. 205 fight. The next fight is the fight, for me, the fight of the night. The next fight is my man, Jorge Masvidal, fighting against Ben Askren. Ben Askren is 19-0. He came over from another league to the UFC. He's only fought once in the UFC, and in that fight, it was very controversial. He won over Robbie Lawler, but it was very controversial. If you don't know about it, check it out. Ben Askren versus Robbie Lawler. Anyway, now he's fighting my man Jorge Masvidal, and I love Jorge Masvidal, and I'm talking about like I'm ride or die Jorge Masvidal. He is my favorite fighter. I mean, I love John Jones, but who doesn't love John Jones? So like Jorge became my favorite fighter. I have watched Jorge for a long time and didn't even know that I was watching Jorge. Like way back in the day, Jorge Masvidal has like backyard street fights with Kimbo Slice on YouTube. So I have been watching Jorge for a long time and didn't even know that I was watching that dude. So, but he's my man, and he's coming up next. He'll be wearing his cornrows, and oh man, you'll be able to tell by my reactions what's happening in this fight. If I look like I'm pissed or sad or upset, it's because Jorge's getting taken advantage of and probably getting beat. If I look excited, slapping high fives and looking like I'm having a good time, it's because Jorge Masvidal is taking it to Ben Askren, and that's what I hope to happen. I love Jorge Masvidal, and there's some big time Ben Askren fans in here tonight, like a whole table full of them. When they were showing a promo of Ben Askren, these dudes were all up yelling and stuff. So I believe they're like MAGA people too. So this could be all fun. This could turn into an all-out screaming competition tonight. Anyway, so the fight we're about to watch next is, there are 3 fights left. There's the fight I wanted to see so bad, Jorge Masvidal, Ben Askren. And then the next fight is the women. Amanda Nunes will fight Holly Holm for the title. And then the final fight is John Jones and Thiago Silva for the 205 title. So it's called the light heavyweight title. So 2 title fights tonight coming after this next fight, which is, for me, the fight of the night. ESPN MMA had a poll, and which fight are you most interested in watching? And 60% voted for Ben Askren versus Jorge Masvidal. 26% voted for John Jones and Thiago Silva. And then the rest were like, 6 and 8 and 7 or whatever. Yeah, and that was 87,000 people had voted. I think 80 or 87, 77 or 80,000, somewhere around there. People had voted. So the biggest fight of the night per the fans is the next fight coming up. Now, I can't show you much of anything except for our reactions. So I have to mute it again and put the phone where I had it, just so y'all can watch, just like you'll be able to tell by our reactions. If you're watching the fight at home, it'll be cool to match up our reactions with the fight. If you're not watching the fight or you don't care about the fight, just chat and have a good time. I'll keep this chat open for the entirety of the fight. And so just have fun, talk shit, have a good time on the chat room. And that's what this is about. Saturday night, let's have a good time, y'all. I've intentionally not been looking at the chat because I'm nervous as fudge. Because this is my man, Jorge Masvidal. I can't wait. I'm losing my voice. So excited for this fight. Oh my God, here it comes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jorge is going to be the welterweight champion of the world. Is coming. Dude, come on, Jorge. I love his hair. Take a second, if you will, and Google Earth, Jorge Google Earth. Google Jorge Masvidal. Jorgemasvidal. Masvidal. Check him out, and if you're a big fan of the movie True Romance, like I am, you cannot help but look at Jorge Masvidal right now with the hair the way he's got it, and think Shit, what's the name of the pimp? What's the name of the pimp in True Romance? Shit, what's the name of the pimp in True Romance? I can't remember the name of the pimp in True Romance. My favorite movie. They're walking out. Anyway, if you look up Jorge Masvidal and compare him to the pimp in True Romance, played by Gary Oldman, you'll see a connection. True Romance is my favorite movie of all time.
He was out for at least a couple seconds. He may have gained.
I gotta pee. Does nobody know the name of the pimp in True Romance? Okay, well, I'm about to go back in and mute it here in a minute, and it's showtime, y'all. This is the fight of the night for me. Come on, Rodney. I mean, Robert. It's True Romance, Robert. Kidding me, man? If you haven't watched True Romance, you're welcome. How about that? All right, here we go. You're right, Drexel. Look at that. Done it, 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 done it. You're right, Drexel is the pimp from True Romance. And Jorge Masvidal looks like them. Here they are. They're on their walk-ins. God, I should be in there. I'm gonna go in there in a second. Dad Bod is checking in. Ben Askren, old Dad Bod. He's a wrestler. He's 19-0. And he is going to try to hug you to the ground and make you submit. That's his job. Try to choke on you. He's going to try to choke my man Jorge out. Jorge is a mixed martial artist who can box, he can kick, he can wrestle, he's got jiu-jitsu skills. He's all the way well-rounded all the way. But Ben Askren is to wrestling what Rocky Balboa was to the movie Rocky. This could be a big problem. And I hate every bit of Ben Askren. So I only hate Ben Askren really because he's going up against my man. If my man beats him, I'll be alright with Ben Askren. Alright, here we go. Reactions only. We're going mute for reactions only. This is it. This is my fight. Showtime, motherfuckers. Fastest knockout in UFC history. Dude, Ben Askren is still on the fucking mat. He's still not up yet. He does not know where he is. He's looking around. He's still on the mat. It was 3 seconds into the fight. Flying knee to the head, and Ben Askren went out like a light. Good motherfucking night. Hey, I'm done with this. It's just fast knockout in UFC history. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. I'm out. Good job, buddy. Show. Cal Sharper, call me.